Arsenal really do need to start thinking about what we're going to do in respect of that transition to get that team to start competing where they should be competing in respects of winning the league and being up there pushing to win the league.
Where you guys are in the league, something needs to change because what's happening now is it's not working.
If Chelsea can get someone like Basher and then you've got Alicia Thompson up front there, I think they can go up another level in respects of a Trinity Rodman.
You've sold Olivia Smith for £1 million to Arsenal. Like, what is that money doing now? Because really, you would think that you'd be investing into a squad where you're bolstering every department in that team.
I've got to say to Mark Skin, I've given him a lot of stick on this podcast, but I think that he's done brilliantly to take them where they are. Now it's up to them to now give him the players. What am I doing in this room?
I've just made him 5 points because of the bonus that you got.
I'm losing. I can feel it. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Crossways with me, Ian Wright, and the wonderful Steph Houghton. How you doing, Steph Houghton?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. I've had a good weekend, Steph.
You have had a good weekend. I'll give you this weekend, though. You deserve it.
Thank you very much. And I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll accept it with gratitude because I was really nervous going into this weekend.
Were you?
Yeah. After City lost, Arsenal then had to win.
Yeah.
And so then you think, and it's a North London derby, Steph, so I'm thinking, oh, God, they can really upset the apple cart.
North London derby, that's like the one that you look for,
Absolutely.
like every season, yeah.
Yeah, just like Sunderland would look instantly
Newcastle.
for Newcastle.
Yeah.
This is the one, and like I said, when you sign, it's the first thing they tell you about. So I was thinking, oh gosh, I hope we just need to get it. I don't care if we win 1-0, but with no Gabriel. But like to win in that manner, and Spurs were poor. If you saw, they weren't very good at all, but we beat them quite.
And your guy Eze.
As well.
It's got something to do with the announcement, I think. Just saying.
It feels like at the moment it's all working out, like the song said. But, I'm just pleased for him. He can't believe it. We done an interview afterwards. And when somebody, he's in disbelief. It's the same disbelief, funnily enough, that when he signed, he had that look on his face of, is this really happening? He's in the state now of, is this really happening
He's
in my
getting
life?
Arsenal legend already, scoring a hat-trick in North London
He's
derby.
only the fourth man to score a hat-trick in the North London derby.
He could have had 4 as well, because that left-footed shot, and it was a save. But
I didn't even realise, because I remember saying, I used to dream of just scoring 1 in the derby. That would have been an unbelievable dream in itself. But then to score 3, like I say, it's such a tough one. Only 4 people in the history of the club's done it.
And the ironic thing is he was going to go to Spurs.
Gosh,
it's just like it's just meant.
Somebody's just doing the strings, but City.
Well, congratulations, City, Arsenal.
City and Sunderland.
I know it was a bad weekend, but I think Sunderland. Yeah, I mean the expectations got to be just every game, just try and do what we can. But Man City, yeah. Obviously against Newcastle as well. And I was with my godson, who's a Newcastle supporter, so that was great watching that because he just kept on rubbing it in. So, an all right weekend, though.
It's all right, yeah. And then my Baller League, we won.
I know. I'm invested now.
Oh, my gosh, we were so bad yesterday.
Yeah, but you just got to win. It doesn't matter.
This is what we've learned. This is what we learned from last season. And when you do that patronising manager, go to the other manager who's doing what you were doing last season and losing, and you say, listen, you just got to keep going. Because, you know what I mean? I was saying it
Not just any other manager, just Idris Elba.
Idris Elba, I say, guys, you've got to keep going because even when we didn't play well today and we've won, you know what I mean? But we've played better and lost, so you just got to try and keep going and learn for next year.
I think it was all to do with the Arsene Wenger caught me.
Even when I was saying it felt like, God, it did feel condescending because I was like, why are you even saying this? God almighty. But
You've
I'm
turned
really
into a proper manager now, when you're doing stuff like that.
I'm so invested.
Yeah. Shall we get into it?
Yeah, sure. So, Steph, Tottenham have announced that they're signing senior Gobset. I think it Gobset. Hopefully, I've pronounced that right, from Brown. So, transfers. Let's talk about transfers. I think she's a right winger. She's meant to be very quick, very
young.
tricky. So, yeah, very young. Mm-hmm. So, Tottenham are making their moves, and I quite like their manager, Ho. I really do like him.
He's got them playing quite well, hasn't he?
Yeah, you could feel there's something happening.
And currently 5th in the table.
Yeah. It feels like a bit of structure, and now they just need to put the pieces in place. So, off of the back of that, so let's do some who needs what in the transfer.
Yeah, I mean, now that all the rumours are starting, let's just see what's going to happen in January and what we think should happen.
Yes. Well, who do you want to start with?
I have to start with City.
Go on then.
Because obviously they've had a great start to the season. Hopefully they can continue that over the next few weeks, obviously without Champions League as well. But I think my only worry for City is in the full-back areas.
Right.
I think in terms of a natural left back instead of Leila Wabi, if she was to get injured, who do you put there? I think in terms of, you don't want to put Alex Greenwood there because her position is a centre-half and she can play there and do a job, but I don't think you're getting the best out of Alex. But I think if Layla was to get injured, touch wood, she doesn't, like, who's going to cover her? And also from a right-back point of view, if Kirsten Kasperai, with her assists and goals this season and her, like, ability to get forward, I think if we have any injuries to them, I'd be quite worried.
Really worried.
Yeah.
So you think what, right back and
left back? I think full-back areas is something that potentially, looking to the future, I think we've got to try and invest in.
You know, I was going to ask you, Steph, about Jade Rose and the season she's at. What do you think? How's she doing? How's she progressing?
I'm really impressed with that, to be honest. I think that United game at the Etihad was a game where she needed to stand up because obviously Alex wasn't playing. Rebecca Knack's come in for a second game of the season. She'd been injured. So to come in and perform the way that she did against the likes of Mallard, Turland, Rolfo, you've got Galton as well.
Different kind of players.
There was a lot of pressure on her to perform, and I don't think you realise how quick she is. I think in terms of anything that United in that game specifically tried to use pace-wise, she's really athletic, and that's what you want your centre-half to be, is someone that can cope with that pace. But she is probably one of City's signs of the season, I think, in terms of what she can bring. And I know she's a bit more adaptable and flexible across that back line, but that right-sided centre-half position, she's definitely made her own. So really impressed. What about your team? What are we thinking?
Well, we've been linked with, I think it's Smila Holmberg.
Right.
19, right back. And it's an interesting one. 19, Swedish. She looks really good down that right-hand side, maybe for cover for Emily Fox.
Yeah.
But then the thing that worries me is 19 coming to Arsenal. Emily doesn't look like she's going to be dislodged, even though I think that Smila's like delivery, final ball, is something that if you're going to have any fault with Emily, because she's a brilliant player, Emily, athletic and everything, what she can do. But I think the final ball from Smila
is more of a final product.
Yeah, and that's the only thing. But then at 19, Steph, do you really want to be coming into a team like Arsenal? You don't have a great track record of bringing through young players and getting them to play regularly. And then you're going to be behind an American international in Emily Fox. So, you know, that's one of that's going to be interesting to see if they can get that one over the line for a start.
In any, like, other positions that you would think?
Well, I think that Arsenal probably, you know, they should have, after the Champions League, maybe should have had a massive kind of like, not clear out, for want of a better word, clear out. In some of the players that's there. I'm not going to mention the names because then people think that, oh, you want to get rid of them. But it does need to have
like a bit of a freshen up.
A bit of freshen up, like we're seeing Chelsea do. And we'll go on to Chelsea in a sec, what they might need. But Arsenal need to do that. They need to do that in the summer. Especially, I'd say, to replace a Leah Volti.
That's probably the position that I think, in terms of like to get the best out of your midfielders, I think you don't have that natural sitter that Leah Walty was for you guys, and both-footed as well. And she solved a lot of problems defensively and even starting attacks. I think for me, I think I like the idea of a new right back for you guys because I think it provides competition, because obviously Emily Fox is the mainstay, and I think when you have that many games, Champions League, I think Renee's not really liking rotating the back line.
She doesn't.
But I think maybe that kind of adds competition. It makes people perform as well as they need to. But I think for me, that centre midfield position, that holder, is someone that for the long term. I mean, obviously, you were linked to Kira Walsh as well previously before she went Chelsea. So it was obviously a position that Rennie was looking at.
You can see that it's a position they do need to try and make sure that they can get that person, which is very difficult to get. Because then if Kyra Cooney-Cross is still in, then that releases her to go and do what she does if you've got a natural six. But when you've got players like Beth Mead and Caitlin Ford, Katie McCabe, I think their contracts are coming into the last stage. We're talking about three very experienced players. You know, Arsenal really do need to start thinking about what we're going to do in respect of that transition to get that team to start competing where they should be competing in respects of winning the league and being up there pushing to win the league. And I think that it seems to be taking quite long for things to be happening. And
also, it's like where you guys are in the league, something needs to change, because what's happening now is it's not working. In terms of performances, players are a bit out of form. I think if you bring in some like fresh players that with like a bit of a like personality, a bit more energy, and you don't know what can happen in terms of that next push towards the end of the season. Because everybody's got everybody to play as well.
Yeah. You know what else is a bit of a worry? Because Rene's contract, right? Rene's contract comes up at the end of the season as well.
Oh, was hers only ever a 2-year?
I think so. Yeah, I think it was only a 2-year. But like, so then what happens? Do we start bringing in these players when we don't know what's going to be happening with Rene?
And you know what? As a player, you probably want to know that that's sorted before you sign.
Yeah.
And I think the way that I would be thinking when I used to play would be like, okay, well, what's the manager doing? Because really, you sign for the club, but you do sign for the manager. You're not going to sign for a manager that doesn't like you.
Yeah, of course.
And doesn't see you as part of that plan. So I think in terms of contracts, probably that's the most important one, is if the manager needs to.
I think so. That's an interesting one, because Arsenal have got put a lot of faith in the fact, right, she's going to be our manager. You've got the job and the task of building the next.
She's done an amazing job.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, to take over from Jonas and do what she's done and to win a Champions League.
I think she deserves the opportunity.
Yeah, definitely.
To sign a new
and she's
deal
a young
and go
manager
again.
as well.
Yeah.
And this kind of bit of uncertainty probably will improve her as a manager. But I get when you're at Arsenal Football Club, there's a lot of pressure.
But Arsenal do have to start seriously thinking about how they're going to do that transition and getting young players in the club that's going to have an opportunity to actually progress in the club. So who else you thinking needs to make some moves?
I'm going to go to the red side of Manchester.
Go on then.
Just because I've watched them over the last few weeks. And
I've said it as well.
I think we've said it quite a lot on the podcast in terms of like how far can Manchester United go as a club? Like, is the investment there for them to really make that next step? Because what they've had in terms of what they've done in the league and in the Champions League has been brilliant. But I think these last few weeks have been quite telling. In terms of the squad being stretched. So I think looking at position-wise, I think in terms of like that midfield area, I do think they probably need to bring another body in.
Yeah.
I think Mia Sauer plays that number 6 role really well. You've got Dom Janssen that can play that 6 as well, but she's been employed as a centre-half. So in terms of me for squad strength and depth, I think for United it would be that centre midfield area or a centre-half, because obviously Millie Turner's out injured for a while. And normally she would probably play there. So I think with the amount of games that they've had over the last few kind of weeks, I think it's really been telling. It's
taking its toll on them. And they've done brilliantly to get to the levels, I think, and qualify for Champions League. And if that was the remit when they start, like if the people upstairs, if the owner said, listen, let's see what you got with this squad, see where you can get them. He's got them into the Champions League.
He's done an amazing job.
He's done, and I've got to say to Mark Skin, I've given him a lot of stick on this podcast, but like I think that he's done brilliantly to take them where they are. Now it's up to them to now give him the players.
You look at Rolfo though, Ian, and you think actually like that's a player of that like kind of caliber that's attracted to go to that club. Like surely if you invest properly and you have this really big project that people can be invested in, people will move.
They will.
Do you know what I mean? In Champions League football for anybody, and they're doing okay. They've won 3, lost 1, but they've put themselves in a great position to probably be in that next stage of.
Yeah, and it's up to them upstairs. They've got to back them now. This is the timing. You know, they've got everything. You know, in respects of the stature of player that will come, like you say, Fridolina Rolfo, coming there is a brilliant move for them. You know, so they can attract. So it's up to them upstairs now. Mark Skinner's done brilliantly up to this point. I'll give him that.
And maybe after our last podcast, the one that we did remote, in terms of the goalkeeper, I think if Tudas Joyce is out for a while, like is Middleton Patel like up to kind of cover her for that? Yeah.
Well, they did throw her in. It was a real throwing at the deep end moment. Yeah. That was 3 games. She had really big games, but like I ain't got no problem with that. That's she'll learn from that. But at the same time, Man United, where they're going, they're going to need to address that pretty quickly. But they're going to need to sort out the midfield and what they're doing in respects of progression now, Man United. Let's make some noise, Man United.
What about you?
Chelsea. I'm thinking Chelsea. Like Sandy Baltimore. It's not been the greatest season. I'm thinking left back for Chelsea. Maybe right wing. You know, Ritin Kanyari, as good as she is. I think that they can go again, Chelsea. I do like the way Chelsea has turned it around now. We're seeing players that they're kind of having a different... they're going through the transition. Yeah. We're moving the older players on or moving them out a bit. But I think that left back and right wing, they need to do something in those positions, simply because I think, like Sandy Baltimore, she is a left winger, isn't she, really? So if they get the proper left back, because I don't think that Sonia is too enamoured on, you know, Niamh Charles. You know, Emma loved her and she played all the time. I think because
she hasn't played as much.
She hasn't played as much. I don't think she maybe she's a player that, you know, Sonia likes in respect of wanting to play. And so I think that they're looking to get a left back maybe, because when you've got Alicia Thompson up there, you do need kind of left back. Let me see, Basha.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, if Chelsea can get someone like Basha, and then you've got Alicia Thompson up front there, then like I was mentioning on the right side with Ritten Cannerid, as good as she is, I think they can go up another level in respects of a Trinity Rodman.
Yeah.
That kind of that level of
throwing
player.
Some names out here.
Yeah, because like I think Chelsea can do that. They can attract her, but at the same time, she has got links with Michelle Kang in respects of the London City Lionesses and Washington, right? Washington Spirit. So that's the kind of signing I think Chelsea should
like
should
a
be
natural
making.
left footer.
Maybe.
Are you saying, or just a left back?
A left back, someone like Basha from Lyon, who's very experienced, very good. She gets up and down that line, and then Thompson can come inside, and it could be very, very exciting. Yeah. So I think that Chelsea haven't got too much to do, but I think they just need to go up another another level of that player.
Because even like Chelsea's team, like you probably wouldn't be able to name like the strongest 11 because she obviously chops and changes quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. But Chelsea got levels to go to, I think.
Yeah, even like centre half now, you look at like the options that she does have to play. But yeah, I think left back, I have some sympathy for Niamh in the terms of like when you are right-footed playing left back, it's tough because you naturally want to go on your right foot and it closes the pitch down a little bit. Whereas that's why I was asking, do you want a left footer? Because actually you can go both ways a little bit more naturally.
This is where when you look at someone like Niamh and her stature and her size and a good pace, strong, very good on the ball.
Yeah.
Niamh could easily be a right side centre back as well, surely.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's got the attributes to play anywhere in the back line, if I'm being honest, just because of how fit she is, but also she's really aggressive. Yeah. But technically, like what you're saying, the way that Chelsea are playing a bit more through the thirds this season, she would really suit that. But then what do you do with Ellie Carpenter and Lucy Bronze? You're trying to find places of both of them to sit in, and Carpenter was unbelievable against Barcelona.
Yes, she was.
And her attributes going forward and what she brings is probably why that right-hand side for Chelsea is doing all right at the moment, because she's able to kind of fill that void.
But even that saying that, she's not playing Niamh at left back. It's just kind of coming to my head now. Even with Lucy, the amount of games that Lucy plays, surely you can give her a break by maybe putting Niamh in there.
Yeah, but the pressure's on now, Ian.
It is.
Now City's top of the league.
Well, it is, yeah. It's true. You're right. You're right as well.
So
can City see it through?
I know. God, about time.
Nice. Who else you got?
I'm going to go Liverpool.
Wow.
Because I think I've got a bit of not an inside take, but I think in terms of Gaz Taylor and how he builds his teams and how specific he is with the way that he plays. I think first and foremost, instead of it's more time with Liverpool, giving them time just to kind of get them playing the way they want. So you've seen over the last few weeks that they've actually really improved. They've got closer.
But even in the very first game, you said they battered Everton.
Yeah, they did. But I think for me, then it's like, okay, there's got to be some more players coming into that football club. You've sold Olivia Smith for £1 million to Arsenal. Like, what is that money doing now? Because really, you would think that you'd be investing into a squad where you're bolstering every department in that team in terms of goalkeeper, defence, midfield, attack. Like, he needs bodies, and that's so obvious to do that. And I think with how specific he wants Liverpool to play, what he did with Man City, what he's done in the academy previously, you need really good technical players, and you need players that are really smart enough to be able to carry that out.
You know what? I get the impression that he's because of his experience and what he's done in the women's game, there surely can't have been no scenario where he's going to Liverpool without getting some assurances that he's going to be able to strengthen the squad.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I think it was kind of like to get to Christmas and then, okay, we'll invest and we'll do things, because Liverpool, like, if you look at them as a team, as a club, obviously they won the WSL back when 2014, 2015, whatever year it was, but then since then they've done nothing. They've got close to Champions League a few times, but in terms of an actual club, like, the investment in the women's side hasn't been as great as what probably we all thought it should be in terms of comparison to the men's side and what they've done. But yeah, I think for me, it's most importantly is time, but also like at Christmas, bodies need to be coming through the door. If Liverpool need to get off the bottom of the league.
You know something? Gareth Taylor just going there made me say, oh, that's interesting. You know what I mean? Because it's a big club. He's, you know what I mean? Obviously leaving City, which is, you have to say City are on the rise, and we're seeing that now. So that wouldn't be like a decision I'd say that he'd take lightly. You know, whatever's happened now, he's come out of there. But for him to get to Liverpool is a very good, for me, club to go to try and say, right, if you give me everything you can give me, I could challenge City.
Yeah, because and that's what I respect him for, is that he has a certain style of player that he will stick to no matter what. But then that's why I'm like, I think like in terms of the squad that he has, I don't think he has the squad that he needs to do that yet.
Of course not, no.
And it's evident because obviously the games that they should have potentially won, the likes of Leicester, West Ham, like they're games that they should be winning if that was the case. Do you know what I mean? So like more players through the door, and not anyone specific or any unit specifically. I think it's just more numbers because they've had bad injuries as well.
Obviously, going to watch Everton, they need a lot, I think. You know, you got at the moment, I think Ruby Macy's playing in the back, in centre back. Fernandez is playing right back. I think that they need to find two good centre halves.
Yeah.
It's funny because even looking at Arsenal with Cadena, you know, somebody who's not getting a game, they should be looking to maybe sign that kind of player.
Yeah.
You know, even Weinrotter. You know what I mean? She was on loan. She was on loan at City.
She signed for City this season and hardly plays in terms
they
of.
Should. I think Everton need to look for those kind of players who are kind of like experienced in the league a bit, because they just need some solidity.
Yeah.
As you know, so as they can have some structure to move forward. They need some consistency in their team. Megan Finnegan, she's going to be out for a while, but I think that is those two positions in particular. They should get them kind of like locked down. Like I mentioned, a couple of players there that they could go for. Even, can you imagine if Niamh Charles is not getting in there in Chelsea? She's the kind of player that you can go. You could play a left back. You could play a centre. I would love to see Niamh Charles at right side centre back. I think she'll do that comfortably. But I think that's what Everton need to focus on. That kind of centre backs, two really
just
good
some consistency, isn't it? Because I think even like when we're doing predictions, I know that probably people laugh and stuff, but when it comes to Everton, I don't actually know which Everton's turning up. Like West Ham v Everton, we're thinking, okay, Everton in terms of squad, like how West Ham perform, and then they get beaten. It's like they're the games that you're probably wanting them to
because there's nothing
nothing
you could put a mark on and say, well, I'm gonna go for Everton because I know they'll keep a clean sheet because their defensive record's so good, because they're so good at the back, so organised. But you can't say that because you don't know what's going to happen. You've got players playing out of position at centre back, and you've got no real cohesion through the midfield.
Even like a strong goalkeeper, Ian. Yeah. I think like if you can, I do think that in terms of the forward players that they have, to be able to be like, give them what they need, like that structure at the back needs to be really solid.
Build it from the back, be solid, because they've got players. Obviously, Vignola on earlier, you know, she can score a goal. You know, if they get the ball in the forward areas, Dargo, yes, they've got players who you can see, if you can get the back solidified, they could probably win games.
Yeah, definitely.
What's that in your hand, Steph?
Well, Ian. The Crossways Quiz is back. We did this last year and it got really competitive, and we've got our quiz master Alex that doesn't want to be in the camera, which I don't know why. So let's go.
Alex the voice. Go on then, Alex.
So you're buzzing, obviously, to answer the questions. There's going to be 20 questions.
Oh.
2 points for a correct answer. If you need a hint after you both have got it incorrect, then that gets you 1 point.
Just 1 point,
And
right.
every fifth question is going to be double points. But if you get it wrong, minus 1 point.
Oh.
And can you get the answer from somebody if they don't know it?
If you get the answer wrong, then it'll go to Steph to answer.
I'm not going to be good. I can feel it.
Right, I'm going to try and sit back.
Look at Steph, all comfortable in that. Look at my body language.
Matching cargos.
Like I'm in the sauna.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
No.
Steph. Good luck, Steph.
Who scored the first goal of this WSL season?
Written Canarid.
Incorrect.
I can't even remember who played first this season.
Yeah, you should have told us who played.
No, it was Chelsea.
Was it Chelsea?
Aggie Beaver-Jones.
Correct.
I knew it was Chelsea though. Should get something for that.
We'll be scrapping for points at the end of it.
I gave you the opportunity to think about it and everything.
I was like, this seems so long ago.
Only 2 players have scored for Liverpool so far in the WSL this season. Name either of them.
Gobinger. How'd you say that name?
Hobinger.
Gobbin. Sorry. Gobbinger. Who was it?
Do you want a hint?
Yeah.
They're both Swedish.
I don't know.
No.
Are you both giving up?
Yeah.
It was Cornelia Capox
Capox.
or Beata Olsen.
Yeah, I would never have got that.
I wouldn't have got. I should have said Olsen. It's a very popular Swedish name.
Who is West Ham's top WSL goal scorer in 2025?
Was it Ian?
Ian.
What's her name? I can't remember how to say it. Martinelli.
No.
Martinez.
I'll have to take your first answer.
Martinez.
Yes.
Why did I say Martinelli? It's not even the same sex.
Which Everton player scored a hat-trick in their only win this season?
Oh,
Ornella
Ian's
Vigna.
mate.
Vignola.
There you go.
Can you imagine if I
Vignola.
didn't get that one? How can I say Martinelli?
So this one is one of the doubles. Name any player Spurs signed in the summer transfer window.
Tamberg.
Yes.
You get 5 points for that.
Who is-
Martinelli. That should be deducted points.
Who is Brighton's captain?
Frank Kirby.
Nope.
That's a rubbish answer. Such a rubbish answer.
I don't know.
Don't know.
No, I can't. Don't know.
Okay. My hint is she was recently called up for England.
Go on then.
I don't know why I was going to say Michelle Ackerman, but it's not. That's no points for none of us because that's
Yeah.
terrible. Who
It's
is it?
Maisie Simons.
Is it?
Who has the most WSL assists for Manchester City so far this season?
Kasparai.
Yes.
How the hell can I even have a chance in that? What's the point of me having this buzzer? Should have just asked Steph that.
Who wears number 10 for Manchester United? I'm going to have to press. you.
Mallard.
No.
Turland.
Yes.
I've knew it was. Why is Turlin wearing 10? She's a 9.
Mallard wears 9.
I know.
Who is the oldest player in the Arsenal squad?
Kim Little.
Yes.
Oh, that's an easy one.
It's not. It's just
Give
as
him
easy
it.
as
Give him
Casper.
it.
It's just as easy as you getting Casper right.
Oh, God.
I was just fast on the button.
This is also a double one. Who was London City Lionesses' record deadline day signing?
Oh man.
Grace Chioro.
Yes. Name a Dutch Aston Villa player.
Wilms.
Yes. Who did Leicester City get their only WSL win of the season so far against?
Everton.
No.
No, it wasn't.
Leicester.
Who did Leicester get the win against?
Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
do not give him a
No.
point for that.
No, because I didn't hear the question properly because I'm thinking. So, Aston Villa.
No, it's gone.
It
It
has
was
gone.
Liverpool.
What's
I've
wrong with
freaking mentioned
Liverpool?
that just
God
before.
almighty, Jesus, Liverpool.
Name a WSL player that currently plays for the Scotland national team.
Aaron Cuthbert.
Yes.
So easy.
Millie Bright broke the WSL appearance record. Who held it before her?
Jordan Nobbs.
Yes.
What am I doing in this room?
I've just made him 5 points because of the bonus that you got.
No, but you won one
You
of the
got
bonus
Kim Little.
points. You got one of the bonus points as well. I'm losing. I can feel it.
This is another double. How many WSL managers have been sacked or resigned since the beginning of the season?
1.
Wrong.
3,
No.
2.
No.
None.
None. Okay, so these are not as WSL oriented, the last questions. Who was Spain's only scorer in the Euros final penalty shootout?
Oh, that was close.
You go.
Mariona.
Steph.
Pina.
Steph.
Parallelo.
No, she missed as well.
She missed as well.
Would you like a hint?
Yeah.
She is a midfielder for Barcelona.
Not Mateus.
No, the other one, the holder midfield. She had an unbelievable tournament.
I can't
No.
remember. Go on, Alex. Who is it?
Patri Gaharo.
Patri.
Who did the Red Roses defeat in the Women's Rugby World Cup final?
New Zealand. No, it wasn't, man. It was Canada. Sorry. You can have that.
Canada.
Correct.
New Zealand was the game before.
Iga Swiatek defeated Amanda Anisimova in this year's Wimbledon final. What was the score?
2 sets to love.
6-love.
Correct.
Oh, man.
Where was the Subway League Cup final held?
Pride Park.
Correct.
Why'd you say it's so easy? What's happening there? How come you knew that?
Because
so
it was an awful day for us and I can just remember how cold it was.
Other than Blackstenius and Mead, name one of the substitutes Arsenal brought on in the Women's Champions League final against Barcelona.
Sorry, can I have the question again? I was
No.
too scared.
Other than Blackstenius and Mead, name one of the substitutes Arsenal brought on in the Champions League final against Barcelona.
How can...
Manham.
Not Frida. Frida started. Chloe Kelly.
No.
Chloe started, no?
She started.
I was there.
Lotta.
Yes.
Lotta Woman Moy. She didn't get.
Lotta Weaver-Moy from North East London.
Hackney.
What's the final score?
Was that the last question?
That was the last
There wasn't
question.
even a build up to the last question.
I wasn't sure of which number we are on.
Okay.
Alex, help
Well,
me.
we've
Okay, but
actually...
I mean, obviously it's...
Oh, say that again in the microphone.
Steph is the winner.
Yeah, did you see how they said it though? Well, let me let
Obviously.
the people know how this happened because how much everybody's so against me. They lost track of the questions, but then they said, "Well, I can't remember." Obviously, it's Steph. Right, I'm coming back strong next year. Well, firstly, congratulations, Steph, for winning the quiz.
Oh, thanks, Ian.
I'm not good at quiz. I freeze, right? I know stuff, but I freeze. But I'm going to give you that anyway. But listen, thanks everybody. And we'll see you again soon. Take it easy.
Bye.